परिव्राजकाचार्य सुतर सदस्यमान भक्तिवेदांत सरस्वती गोस्वामी प्रभुपाद की जय। आनंद कवि वैष्णव की जय। नामाचार्य श्री ठाकुर की जय। प्रेम से कहो श्री कृष्ण चैतन्य नित्यानंद श्री अद्वैत गदाधर शिवाचार्य गौर भक्तिवृंद की जय। श्री राधा कृष्ण गोपनाथ राधा कुंड की जय। वृंदावन धाम की जय। नवदीप धाम की जय। गंगा माई की जय। यमुना माई की जय। तुलसी देवी की जय। भक्ति देवी की जय। नववेद भक्तवृंद की जय। All glories to the Swami. All glories to the Swami. All glories to the Swami. Thank you very much.
The following is a class on the Srimad Bhagavatam, First Canto, 15th Chapter, Text number 44, given by His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Prabhupada, recorded on December 22nd, 1973, in Los Angeles.
Translation. He then started towards the north, treading the path which was accepted by his forefathers and great men, to devote himself completely to the thought of the Supreme Personality of Godhead, and he lived in that way wherever he went.
Udīcīṁ praviveśa-āśām. So, one who goes to the northern side, it is to be understood, he never comes back. Northern side means the Arctic zone, covered with snow. So, This was known in Bhagavad age. Not only in Bhagavad age, some hundreds, about 1,000 years ago also, there is Kalidas's book, Kumar Sambhav. Kumar Sambhav, the birth of Kartikeya. In that book, the beginning is Asti Uttarasyaṁ Desi Himalaya Nama Nagadhiraja. Uttarasyaṁ Desi, in the northern side, there is mountain which is covered with snow. Himalaya. Him means ice. Hima. Asti Uttarasyaṁ Desi Himalaya Nama Nagadhiraja. On the northern side, there is a hill or a mountain which is always covered by snow. Although at the present moment, Himalaya, there is one mountain that is also called Himalaya, Mount Everest. But I think this Arctic zone was referred because it is said that touching both sides water. Asti Uttarasyaṁ Desi Himalaya Nama Nagadhiraja Toyo Nidhi Abhagajya. Toyo Nidhi. Toyo Nidhi means oceans. Both sides ocean. The Pacific Ocean and the Atlantic. Abhagajya, touching. So, the Arctic zone was referred in many books, Vedic literature. It's not that it was unknown. Everything was known. The modern historians, they say like that. They say the Bhagavatam was written about 1,500 years ago. No, 5,000 years ago. They bring everything within the Christian era. Before that, there is no history, according to them. And that is not the fact. Anyway, Maharaj Yudhishthira went to the northern side. Gata-pūrvāṁ mahā-ātmabhiḥ. His forefathers, they are also Mahatmas. Formerly, the kings were not licentious drunkards. They are all rishi, as good as great saintly person, rajas. Therefore, Bhagavad Gita was taught to the saintly kings. The modern people, they say, so why not this movement amongst the poorer class men? They do not know who is poor. Anyone who is poor in spiritual understanding, he is poor. By material opulence, one does not become rich. He is animal. By material opulence, one may be polished animal, but he is animal. One who is spiritually advanced, he is actually in knowledge. Because basic principle is spirit. Without spiritual knowledge, anything, any so-called knowledge, advancement of knowledge, is simply mistake. Just like if you, in calculating one mathematical sum, if you commit mistake anywhere, the whole thing is spoiled. Whole thing is spoiled. So go on, you are making progress, but real mistake was there, it will never tally. the balance it will not come into being. So, the real mistake they are committing, dhyāyan, this body as self, that is the basic mistake of all education. Jasya-ātma-buddhi kunapi iti dhātu. Anyone who has accepted this body as self, jasya-ātma-buddhi, kunapi iti dhātu. This is a bag of three elements, copper, pitta, vāyu. And on this basis, sadhi kalatradishu, sadhi means thinking, my own man. Kalatradishu, kalatra means wife, and through wife, children, then other relationship. Sadhi kalatradishu bhaumajyadhi, and the land in which one is born, that is worshipable. Nowadays nationalism. Nationalism means the land. In so many ways, the whole basic principle of education is wrong. Therefore, such persons who are making so-called progress on the basic principle of mistake, so parabhavastava, they are simply being defeated because the basic principle is wrong. Parabhavastava abodhajat, javanna jignāsata ātmatattam. Ātmatattam, spirit, spiritual knowledge, one who hasn't got. So, whatever they are doing in the name of progress, they are all being defeated. That's all. It will never be successful. They will never be happy. There will be no peace and prosperity in the world because the basic principle is wrong. So, this here it is said, gata-pūrvāṁ mahā-ātmabhiḥ. We have to follow great personalities for advancement of knowledge. Actually do. We accept authority, go to school, college, to learn something from the teacher, professor. But unfortunately, the teachers, professors, they are all rascals. Therefore, do not get proper education. Wrongly directed. They are changing. Changing is not knowledge. That is not knowledge. Just yesterday we were talking some theosophy. He's changing his view. Formerly it was right, now it is wrong. That is not knowledge. Knowledge means what you accept as right, it must be accepted perpetually right. That is it. That is knowledge. It's like our principle. Krishna says, I am the Supreme, 5,000 years ago. So, Arjuna, who heard from Krishna, he also said, param brahma param dhāma, pavitram paramam bhava. He accepts. I am speaking of 5,000 years. Otherwise, perpetually, imang vivassati yugam praktavānam. Long ago, before speaking to Arjuna, this Bhagavad Gita was spoken to the sun God 40 millions of years ago. The same principle. And the Bhagavad Gita, I am speaking to you the same principle. Not that 40 millions of years apart, there things have changed. No. Nothing has changed. The sun, 40 millions of years ago, used to rise from the eastern side, 40 or trillions of years. Still it is rising from here. Can you make any new thing? Let it be, let the sun rise from the west. No, that is not. So knowledge means without any mistake. Anything without any mistake that is perpetually right. And anything based on mistaken idea, that will change. And you have to correct the mistake. The so-called modern scientists, they are simply correcting them. Therefore they have no real knowledge. Nobody can have real knowledge because we are imperfect. Our senses are imperfect. That is our defect in the conditioned life. We have got 4 defects. We commit mistake. We become illusioned. Our senses are imperfect. And we cheat. Because our knowledge is imperfect, still we take the position of teacher, therefore we are cheater. Not teacher, but cheater. So the teacher society nowadays is the cheater society. And this modern world is a society of the cheater and the cheated. Somebody is cheating and somebody is being cheated. This is it. So how can we not cheated? That is mahā-ātmabhiḥ. We have to follow the previous great acharyas, mahā-ātmabhiḥ. Just like Krishna is accepted. Krishna says, he is the Supreme Personality of Godhead. Arjuna accepted, yes, param brahma param dhāvam, after hearing from him. Param brahma. And then after Arjuna, disciple succession. Lord Chaitanya accepted, all the acharyas, Rāmanujacārya, Madhvacārya, they accepted Krishna, the Supreme Personality. Shastra says Krishna is Bhagavan. So we have to follow this Mahājana. Otherwise we cannot get the right knowledge. Mahājana jena gata-pūrvāṁ. We have to follow great authorities. So who are authorities? They are mentioned in the Shastra. Shambhu, Narada, Shambhu, Kumaro, Kabilo, Mano, Prahlāda, Janaka, Bhishma, praviveśa-āśām. Everything is there, Shastra. So, Yudhishthira Maharaj followed the principle as it was done by the previous mahā-ātmabhiḥ, great personalities, not only in his family, but also otherwise. Because knowledge is, right knowledge, is not different. 2 plus 2 equal to 4. It is right in Europe, in America, in Asia, in white, in black, everywhere. It is 2. 2 plus 2. You cannot make 2 plus 2 equal to 5. That is not true. That is true. So, hṛdi brahma param dhyāyan. This is the principle. If you want to stop repetition of birth and death, this is our real problem. But people are so poor in knowledge, they do not know what is the problem. They are tackling some temporary problem. There is no petrol, there is no this, there is no that. Well, even petrol is there, but what about yourself? Are you going to live here forever? That is not problem. I am making arrangement for my sense gratification very nicely. Skyscraper building and very nice car, very nice bank balance, everything, that's all right. But are you going to live permanently? What is the answer, my dear scientist? No. Just see, you construct a house with a hope that you shall live. But if you are informed, oh, you are going to die tomorrow, will you take that responsibility? Constructing, spending millions of dollars. Oh, I am going to die. That is natural. That is natural. So, before making nice arrangements for our living condition, first of all make this condition sure that you are going to live, actually. You live comfortably. Is that guarantee? No, that is not guarantee. At any moment, you will be kicked out. Any moment. That is real problem. First of all, make yourself assured that you will not be kicked out. Just like even we enter an apartment, we make so many agreements with the landlord. This condition, that condition. What is the idea? That I may not be kicked out. I may not be kicked out tomorrow. The landlord may say, get out. This is the agreement you make. So what is the agreement for your living condition? Therefore, real problem is that we are coming, we are accepting one type of body, either in human society or animal society or tree society or dog society, accepting somebody. Karmanada, even according to our karma. There's so many varieties of life. Why so many varieties? What is the explanation? Just like there are so many varieties of apartment. So what is this means? You enter some apartment according to the payment you can provide. Therefore there are so many varieties of apartment. It is common sense. Otherwise all apartments should have been the same, of the same size, same qualification. No. There are different tenants, they pay differently, therefore there are different kinds of apartments. Similarly, this is also apartment. Dehinasmin yatha. The spirit soul is within this apartment body. So according to karma, according to payment, one has got American body, one has got African body, one has got Indian body, one has got this body, that body, dog's body, cat's body, tree's body. This is karma. This is karma. This is our real problem. And this human life is especially meant for solving this problem, not the problem of petrol. But they have forgotten. They are so rascals, the real problem they have forgotten. Therefore here it is said, dhyāyan, nāvarteta yato gataḥ. We are trying to go to the moon planet. It is sure that you will not die there. No, before going there I shall die. That is happy. Still we shall go. This is their proposal. Either you go to the moon planet or sun planet or any Venus planet, this planet, anywhere within this material world. āvarteta. That is stated in the Bhagavatam. There are so many planets. The topmost planet is Brahma-loka, Brahma planet, where Lord Brahma lives. And you know the duration of life of Brahma. You cannot calculate his 12 hours day. Sahasra yuga parjantam arahajjat brahmano vidu. This is the Brahma's 12 hours. That is Brahma law. You cannot calculate what is the duration of life there. But even if you go there, the problem, death will be there. The problem, death will go. Janma mrityu jara vyadhi dukkha dosha. The problem which is here, just like the birth-death problem is within the ant society. Birth-death problem is there within the animal society. Birth-death problem is there in the human society. Similarly, birth-death problem is in the moon society or sun society or Brahma-loka society, anywhere in this material. That is real problem. But what is my position? My position is that there is no death, no birth. Na jayate na mriyate va kadācīt. the Bhagavad Gita. Teaching, Krishna teaching, the soul never takes birth, neither dies. Then what is this death? Then this is not death, this is changing a body. Nāvarteta hṛdi sarīre. Even if you take it is annihilation, yes, but the soul remains. Nitya sāsatayam nāvarteta hṛdi sarīre. The people have no brain. That what is my problem? I am eternal. I have no business to accept so-called birth and death and disease and old age. But I am put under this condition. I have to die. I have to take birth. I have to become old. I have to accept disease. This is our real problem. But they have no information. They neglect because they cannot make any solution. They think it is usual. We have to suffer. Just like an animal. An animal is taken to the slaughterhouse. He knows that I have no means. I have to be slaughtered. He has no means. But for human society, this kind of ignorance is not needed. To submit to the laws of nature against my principles, I do not die. The laws of nature is forcing me to die. I do not wish to be old man. The laws of nature are forcing me to become old man. So this can be avoided. And for avoiding this problem, this human form of life is there. But they do not care. They are thinking advancing. What advancing? Advancing means this body, now you have got nice, beautiful American body, but by your work, if you are going to accept next life, dog's life, then what is the benefit of your activity? Because there is no guarantee that you will again get the American body. Even if you get the American body again, but there is no guarantee that you will be allowed to live. If you get the American body of a cow, you will be slaughtered. Even though you are American. So, this is ignorance. Therefore, Yudhishthira Maharaj has accepted mahājana jena gatasya pantha to follow the footprint of great personality. That is advancement. Otherwise, degradation. Now, the real solution is, here it is stated, dhyāyan nāvarteta yato gataḥ. That is explained in the Bhagavad Gita also. Jad gatyāna nivartante tad dhāmam paramam mama. Tad dhāmam paramam. Dhamam means place. Krishna is the proprietor. Sarvaloko maheswaram. He is the proprietor of all planets. So, every place belongs to him. Sarvaloko maheswaram. But he has a supreme place. Tadhama paramam. Where if you go, you will never return. Jadgatyana nivartan. That is Krishna Loka, Goloka Vrindavan. If you go there, then you do not come back again. There are many confirmations in the Bhagavad Gita. Takta dehang punarjanma naiti mameti kaunte. My dear Kaunte, Arjuna. Janma karma me dibbam jo janati tattva. If anyone knows what I am Krishna, my birth, janma. Krishna's janma, ajopi san abhayatma. He has no birth, but still he appears like taking bath. You can understand very easily. Just like every morning the sun is rising. It is not that a new sun is coming, the same sun of yesterday. And it is not that it was finished he has carried away. The sun was existing there in the sky, but on different position of this planet, I saw the sun is now set. Similarly, we are part and parcel of Krishna. If we have no birth and death, how Krishna has birth and death? That is not true. Therefore it is said, Ajopi, sanabhyatma, bhutanam ishwaropi san. Although he has no birth and death, still he appears just like he has taken birth from devotee's womb. It is just like the sun is rising from the eastern side. It does not mean that the eastern side has given birth to the sun. No. Sun is very big than the eastern side. But it appears like. Therefore Krishna said, Janma karma me dibbam. Because there are many theologians, they say, why God shall take birth? That is their argument. Our answer is, why God shall not take birth? If he is omnipotent, so why you are minimizing his power, that he cannot take birth? He must take birth if he likes. And Ishara sarvabhutanam hṛdeshu arjuna tishtati. Ishara, the Supreme Personality of Godhead, is staying within the heart of everyone. So, within the heart of everyone, if he can come out, oh, what is the difficulty for him from within the womb of somebody he comes out? What is the difference between heart and womb? And Krishna entered within the womb of Maharaj Parikshit's mother to save Maharaj Parikshit. So Krishna can do anything. Therefore, Kunti said that antar-bahi, Krishna is within and without, still we cannot see. Krishna is within and without, both ways. But we cannot see either within or without. This is karma. This is karma. So, this is the problem, but that is not the problem for Krishna. But that is problem for us. Because we are very minute. Spark of Krishna. As the spark has the chance of being extinguished out of the fire. Similarly, being separated from Krishna, being entangled in this material energy, we have forgotten. That spiritual quality, burning quality just like fire, that is now extinguished. It is not exactly extinguished, almost extinguished, we have forgotten. But it can be again brought into the original position by fanning. That's like there is small fire in the charcoal. You fan it and it will gradually become a big fire. So this Krishna consciousness movement is fanning that spiritual spark to come into full consciousness. Hare Krishna. Thank you.
तो क्लास पूरा नहीं हुआ, मैं आगे पढ़ता हूँ. So this Krishna consciousness movement is fanning that spiritual spark to come into full consciousness. Go on fanning like that. That is the rules and regulation. Attending this class, hearing this Srimad Bhagavatam, Bhagavad Gita, 24 hours be engaged. That is real business. Dhyāyan, always, constantly. hṛdi brahma param dhyāyan. Dhyāyan means that is meditation. And who is Parabrahman? Krishna Parabrahma, Param Dhama, Pavitra, Paramam Bhavan. So this is the process. You simply think of Krishna 24 hours, Dhyāyan. That is the process. We are engaged in the deity worship of Krishna. We are engaged in chanting Krishna's name. We are engaged in Krishna's business or Krishna's propaganda. In this way, if you simply think of Krishna 24 hours, make your life with that spirit. This is Krishna consciousness. 24 hours, satatam smartavyo Vishnu, the process of only thinking of Krishna in different engagements. The real process is to think of Krishna. Then hṛdi, within the heart, hṛdi brahma param dhyāyan nāvarteta yato gataḥ. Then you will be transferred to the Krishna loka because you are thinking of Krishna always. So tyaktva deham punarjanma naiti. After giving up this body, you will not have any more material body. Yad gatva nanivartante. You will reach immediately. Tyaktva deham punar mam eti. Immediately. And as there are different forces, material forces, then subtler than the matter, mind's force. Similarly, there is spiritual force, mind force, you are sitting here, immediately within a second you can go thousands of miles away. Immediately. That is mind's force. And the spiritual force is still more greater than the mind's force. So, tyaktva deham, so as soon as you give up this body immediately, within a second you reach Krishna loka. That is perfection. That perfection is suggested here. Param brahma dhyāyan. Param brahma dhyāyan nāvarteta. The real. You don't come back again to accept material body. Your spiritual spark. Again you are with the Supreme Spirit. Satchit Ananda Vigraha. Ishvara Parama Krishna Satchidananda Vigraha. Anadiradir Govinda Sarvakarana Karanam. Krishna is Satchidananda Vigraha, eternal Sat. Chit. Chit means full of knowledge and Ananda means bliss. That is required. So why should we waste our time otherwise for solving these so-called problems? So-called problem. They will come just like now it is winter season. That is also problem. Just little cover it. Then it will again, there will be summer season. This covering will not be required. Not be required. So manage somehow if there is little problem. But don't forget your real problem. That is life. That is life. Because now it is very chilly, so I shall not take bath. No. You have to do your duty. Even there it is very cold, severe cold, you have to do duty. Because it is very hot, warm, we shall not cook. We shall not go to the kitchen. No, you have to go. Similarly, real problem is how to solve this birth, death, old age and disease. And that can be done by Krishna consciousness. In all circumstances, we have to pull on our Krishna consciousness. Satatam kirtayanto mam yatantascha dridavvrataha. That business do not forget. Then you are missing the point. That's a fact. Everyone knows. But just like Arjuna was advised that Yudhyasva, you fight at the same time. Remember me. Yudhyasva mam anusmano. Similarly, in different fields of activities, you have to fight. This is a world of fighting. But do not forget Krishna. Thank you very much. तो कुछ लोग कहते हैं कि श्रीमद् भागवत को 1500 साल पहले लिखा गया था. ऐसा क्यों कहते हैं कुछ इतिहासकार? हल्दर प्रियर बोल.
उन लोगों का कहना है कि सब कुछ क्रिश्चियन एरा के हिसाब से चलना चाहिए. तो 2000 पहले 2000 वर्ष पूरे उनका चालू हुआ तो सब कुछ उन्हीं के हिसाब से. लेकिन प्रभुपाद कहते हैं कि नहीं, कृष्ण 5000 वर्ष पूर्व होके गए और उसके अंदर कहते हैं कि 40 मिलियन ईयर्स पहले भी होकर गए. तो ये गलत धारणा है.
उदाहरण था उसके लिए आर्कटिक जोन.
आर्कटिक,
वो हिमालय के तरफ गए थे. आर्कटिक प्रभुपाद कहते वहाँ पे लिखा है कौन सी बुक में? कुमार संभव, द बर्थ ऑफ कार्तिकेय. वहाँ पे क्या लिखा है? वो स्थान जहाँ पर दो तरफ समुद्र है. वो स्थान। हरि बोल। पहले के राजा क्या नहीं थे और वो क्या थे? चेतन प्रभु।
They were not licentious drunkards, but they were saintly kings.
क्या नहीं थे? अय्याश नहीं थे। लाइसेंशियस ड्रंकर्ड, अय्याश नहीं थे पहले के राजा। वो क्या थे? राज ऋषि होते थे। हरि बोल। कुछ लोग कहते हैं आपका ये कृष्ण भक्ति का प्रचार गरीबों में करो। गरीबों को क्यों नहीं देते? तो प्रभुपाद ने क्या उत्तर दिया? इसका क्या उत्तर देना चाहिए? गरीबों में क्यों नहीं बांटते आप? माता जी को दो उत्तर।
Haribol Prabhuji, Srila Prabhupada said that we are not, if we don't have knowledge in spiritual world, then we are poor. So in this material education and all, then actually we are poor.
You are not poor by material education. Prabhupada ने कुछ और बोला.
In the spiritual world,
so without spiritual education,
knowledge, we are poor, he said.
We are poor.
Yeah, without spiritual knowledge.
And with material knowledge, what are we? Prabhupada said animal,
Animals.
not poor.
Yes.
Prabhupada poor नहीं बोल रहे.
Yeah,
material knowledge तो केवल जानवर है बोल रहे, और कुछ नहीं है.
Yes,
और Prabhupada ने polished animal.
Yes, Prabhuji.
हरि बोल.
धन्यवाद प्रणाम.
प्रभुपाद ने कहा आप आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान के बिना आप कितना भी विकास कर ले, वो पूरा मिस्टेक ही है, पूरा गड़बड़ है. कैसे? क्या उदाहरण दिया प्रभुपाद ने? आध्यात्मिक ज्ञान के बिना आपने कुछ विकास किया, वो सब बड़ा मिस्टेक है. बहुत सुंदर उदाहरण दिया प्रभुपाद ने. क्या दिया उसके लिए?
Prabhupada was telling the fundamental basis of being spirit soul is missing. So they may be having nation as the basis or whatever. He gave example of when we calculate a mathematical equation, then any one missing thing or wrong mistake, it will lead to the wrong result.
हरि बोल. प्रभुपाद बाद में कह रहे थे कि अगर शरीर को हम अपना आत्म समझते हैं, अपने आप को शरीर समझते हैं, तो उसके बाद बहुत मेहनत करते हैं. चलो शरीर, फिर स्वधि कलत्र आदिशु भौम इज्जति, इतना कुछ करते हैं लोग नेशनलिज्म और प्रोग्रेस के नाम से. प्रभुपाद कहते हैं क्या है रिजल्ट ऑफ सच प्रोग्रेस? दो चीज़ें बताई प्रभुपाद ने. शरीर के बेसिस के ऊपर आप कितना भी प्रोग्रेस कर लो, अपने आप को शरीर समझने के बाद दो चीज़ होगी, रिजल्ट दो होगा उसमें से. क्या रिजल्ट होगा उस प्रोग्रेस का? What are the results of progress on the basis of body when we consider self to be the body? प्रभुपाद ने भागवतम का श्लोक कोट किया. क्या सब मेरे साथ मस्ती कर रहे हैं? कोई इधर दिखाता है, कोई उधर दिखाता है, हाथ कोई खड़ा नहीं करता है. ठीक है, अजित माधव प्रभु.
Try Prabhu. We'll still have to die and take another body based on the...
No. Two results of progress when we think self to be the body. प्रभुपाद ने कोट दिया पराभवस्तावद अबोध जातो. सब कुछ डिफीट हो जाएगा, पराभव होगा. और प्रभुपाद दूसरी चीज बोले, there will be no peace and prosperity in the world. ये दो चीजें अगर शरीर के स्तर पर ही सब कुछ करेंगे तो everything will be defeated in the name of progress, whatever you may do. प्रभुपाद ने बोला आजकल के जो एजुकेशन है, टीचर से प्रोफेसर से, वो क्या है और ऐसे क्यों हैं? The teachers and professors are Prabhupada said they are something, and why are they like that? वो something क्या है ये भी बोलना है.
हरे कृष्ण प्रभु जी, प्रभुपाद ने ये उदाहरण दिया है कि अभी का जो भी एजुकेशन सिस्टम है वो आत्मा पे केंद्रित नहीं है. जो आजकल के टीचर में, दे आर नॉट टीचर, दे आर चीटर.
हाँ, टीचर चीटर कब बन जाता है? जब वो आत्मज्ञान नहीं देता.
हाँ, हम सारे
ऑल टीचर्स एंड दीज आर रास्कल्स. प्रभुपाद बोले.
हाँ, देहात्म बुद्धि.
आप बहुत अच्छा प्रेम से बोल रहे. प्रभुपाद एकदम स्ट्रेट फॉरवर्ड जो है वो बोल देते हैं, क्योंकि टीचर को ही ज्ञान नहीं है आत्मा का, वो क्या करेगा? तो प्रभुपाद ने विशेष कर क्या बोला? वो अपने आप को टीचर कहते हैं, ज्ञान दूंगा कहते हैं, पर तुम्हारा ज्ञान चेंजिंग नॉलेज कैसे हो सकता है? नॉलेज कैन नॉट चेंज. ज्ञान तो ज्ञान है, वो बदलना नहीं चाहिए कभी. पर इनका जब ज्ञान बदल रहा है तो फिर ये टीचर कैसे हुए? प्रभुपाद कहते हैं आज जिस चीज़ को आप राइट बोलते हो कल उसको रॉन्ग बोल देते हैं. फिर कैसे टीचर हो गए आप? हरि बोल. प्रभुपाद ने 4 उदाहरण दिए ये बोलने के लिए कि जो भी आज सत्य है वो हमेशा सत्य रहना चाहिए. देखिए हमारे पास तो ऐसा ज्ञान है. प्रभुपाद ने 4 उदाहरणों से समझाया उसको. कौन कौन से उदाहरण थे? 4. कितने? जिसको जितने भी याद होंगे बताइए. तीन. चलिए एक कम कर देते हैं आपके लिए. एक कम कर देते हैं. एनी 3. अभय कौन तू ज़्यादा मर्सीफुल है. ठीक.
One example Prabhupada gave was about the knowledge of Bhagavad Gita. Prabhupada told that Krishna spoke to Arjuna the same Bhagavad Gita which was spoken to Sun God, Vivaswan.
5000 साल पहले कृष्णा व सुप्रीम, आज भी सुप्रीम है. 5000 का को प्रभुपाद बोलते हैं. 40 लाख साल पहले भी कृष्णा व सुप्रीम, टुडे इज ऑल्सो सुप्रीम. तीसरा वाला क्या था? 40 लाख साल पहले सूर्य पूर्व दिशा से निकलता था, आज भी पूर्व दिशा से निकल. इसको ज्ञान कहते हैं प्रभुपाद को. दिस इज नॉलेज which does not change. If your knowledge is changing, then it is not knowledge. Hribo. प्रभुपाद बोले आधुनिक समाज क्या है? केवल वर्ल्ड ऑफ चीटर्स एंड चीटेड. तो अगर हमको चीटेड नहीं बनना है ना, हमको धोखा नहीं होने देना है खुद से, तो क्या करना चाहिए? प्रांत की माता जी को माइक देना चाहिए.
महाजनो एन गता सपंथा, फॉलो द ग्रेट आचार्यस.
हरि बोल. तो अभी वासु इतना मेहनत कर रहा है इसलिए उसको एक चांस देंगे. व्हाट इज एडवांसमेंट एंड व्हाट इज डिग्रेडेशन? वासु देख लो, नोट्स देख लो आपके. देखो.
When we accept the body as self is advancement, and degradation is when we follow great souls. And degradation means when we accept.
What is advancement?
When we follow the great souls.
And what is degradation?
When we accept the body as self.
Haribo. ठीक है, आखिरी प्रश्न लेते हैं. व्हाट इज आवर रियल प्रॉब्लम्स एंड व्हाट इज टेम्पररी प्रॉब्लम? प्रभुपाद ने उदाहरण दिया उसके लिए. रियल प्रॉब्लम क्या है और हमारा टेम्पररी प्रॉब्लम क्या है?
प्रभुपाद बता रहे थे कि हमारा रियल प्रॉब्लम है डेथ, बर्थ, डेथ, और हमारा टेम्पररी प्रॉब्लम प्रभुपाद उदाहरण दे रहे थे पेट्रोल प्रॉब्लम.
वो प्रॉब्लम कैसे नहीं है पेट्रोल?
दैट्स अ टेम्पररी, इट्स नॉट रियल प्रॉब्लम.
प्रॉब्लम वो पेट्रोल आ भी गया तो क्या तुम जिंदा रहने वाला है? आप घर बनाओ, क्या तुम हमेशा के लिए वहाँ रहने वाले हैं? हाँ, कल अगर तुमको किसने बोल दिया कल तू मरने वाला है तो घर बनाएगा? क्या घर बनाएगा तुम? अगर तुमको पता चलेगा कल मरने वाला है तो क्या करेगा अभी? इफ यू आर गोइंग टू डाई टुमारो। तो रियल प्रॉब्लम इज प्रॉब्लम एनी टाइम यू कैन बी किक्ड आउट। इतना सारा, जब भी किसी का कोई घर लेता है किराए पे, इतने सारे कंडीशन क्यों डालता है? मेरे को लात मार के भेज, बाहर मत फेंक देना। We put so many conditions there. What is the idea? I may not be kicked out. So प्रभुपाद कहते हैं our real problem is ये बार बार हम जो शरीर धारण करना पड़ रहा है, ये हमारे शरीर, ये रियल प्रॉब्लम है। हरि बोल, जय प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा प्रभुपादा, जय प्रभुपादा। प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद प्रभुपाद, जय प्रभुपाद। जय श्रीमद् भागवत महापुराण की जय, श्रील प्रभुपाद की जय।